Well, alrighty. So over the past week or so, we've seen the access media as well as the critics on Rotten Tomatoes do their most to try to help boost viewership for Doctor Who, giving it the most shiniest review that you have ever seen. Currently sitting at 100% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes for the critics, but 53% for the audience. For some reason, I don't even know how it gets that kind of high score. Maybe they're positively review bombing it for some reason, because not a lot of people have been reviewing this particular show that used to get thousands and thousands of people reviewing it, is now getting hundreds of people reviewing it when it comes to the audiences. However, when it comes to the so-called critics, it's about 40 of them or thereabouts, and it's at 100% fresh for the critics. Now, what has this led to at the end of the day? With all the praise, with all the efforts, and with all them bashing the fans, calling the fans racist, sexist, bigots, and all politicizing this thing, trying to say that it is this conservative that don't like all of this stuff, this Nazi conservatives and so on and so forth. What has it led to? Well, Doctor Who ratings for the second episode is out. Now, the first episode, the ratings, overnight ratings, was already abysmal, seeing the worst ratings ever. Well, now Doctor Who ratings crash again to an all-time low in viewership. And that first episode, we saw 2 million viewership overnight. Now this one is even worse than that. So Doctor Who continues to break records for the worst ratings in its 60-year history, as the second episode of season 2, which aired Saturday, set another all-time low record. Now, this is not surprising at all, as these people have been pushing the idea that the original viewers, the true Whovians, quote and unquote, have been racist, sexist, and bigots. And if they disagree with the idea of having a black man play this particular show, well, then they can go ahead and touch grass, because that's exactly what the main actor, the center of the entire show, actually told his audience, is that you should go and touch grass. And so we've all gone out to touch grass, and that has led to this. After the premiere, 2 million viewers beats the previous record low season 1. Episode 2 dropped even further, drawing just 1.58 million viewers, according to UK overnight numbers, a new series low. So this, in contrast, is like this show, just so people should know, used to see 10 million viewership overnight, 7 million viewership overnight, or at least over a week period. This show, there is no chance in hell that this is going to even see up to 3 million people viewing this particular episode at the end of its run. And I've seen the episode, and I can categorically tell you guys that the episode is absolutely abysmal. Don't even waste your time trying to watch it, and I'm not even going to waste my time trying to talk about it, because nobody cares. Matter of fact, like I done said, we should be calling it Doctor Who the hell cares. So the UK overnight ratings revealed the premiere episode of Doctor Who season 2 was only watched by 2 million people. So that I've already said before, and that beats the penultimate episode of last year, the previous record-setting low, which drew in 2.02 million viewers. Last year's season finale of 2.25 million was also the least watched season finale in the show's entire 60-year history as well. So this thing is breaking its own record, creating worse and worse and worse record. And I can see it right now. I can see it blasted over all of the access media, claiming that the only reason why this show isn't doing too well is because of sexist, racist, and bigots. And we saw 2 weeks ago, Vereda said was already coping because they were receiving criticisms of the fact that this series was very, very preachy and people are absolutely sick of it. But she was dismissive of it all. She came out to say, Doctor Who star says Doctor Who woke criticism means series is simply spreading kindness. This is what they're saying. Now, if you guys recall, a couple of months back or sometime last year or thereabouts, I talked about how most times these people are actually trying to act like as if they're doing something good, whereas in reality, what they're doing is evil. What they're concerned about is looking good. So she says they are spreading kindness, but let's see exactly what's behind the so-called kindness, or what they are referring to as kindness. Vereda Settle, the new star of Doctor Who, has defended the BBC and Disney Plus series against claims it has gone woke. In an interview with the Radio Times, the new companion to Ncutigatwa's Time Lord said the woke barb means that the drama is simply doing the right thing in being inclusive. So inclusivity, like as if this show has never had black people or people of all races and color. No. It's not good enough until you replace the main character and put a woke character in there. Yeah, it's not good enough. Now that is them pushing kindness. So she goes on to say, there's been a couple of Dr. Woke references or whatever, but I just think we're doing the right thing if we are getting comments like that. Yeah? Comments like that is leading to you getting no rating, which leads to a cancellation of your show, because all that matters is the bottom line. These people still don't get it. Now, woke just means inclusive, progressive, and that you care about people. And as far as I know, the core of Doctor Who is kindness, love, and doing the right thing. So what is this kindness, love, and doing the right thing? Is them actually celebrating discrimination against people based on the color of their skin. So essentially what this show has been doing is discriminating against people based upon the color of their skin. If you guys saw the episode of Dot and Bubble, essentially they were tackling the issue of racism, but they were also insisting and insinuating that racism is only being portrayed by a certain color of people, white people. Essentially, that's all they were doing. And now they're actually celebrating the fact that there will be no white people riding in the TARDIS, saying Setu and Gatwa's pairing means that the two people of color will pilot the TARDIS for the first time in Doctor Who's history. Ncuti was like, look at us. We get to be in the TARDIS. We're going to piss off so many people, she said. And this is something that made them happy. This is something that gladdened their heart. So how is this kindness? How is this love? How is this so-called progressive that they are pushing when you are clearly against one particular race? And that's something that you are hoping that people celebrate with you. Well, you're getting the results of it. You get woke, you go broke. Hence why we are seeing the lowest rating. This show is absolutely dead and buried. And the reason why I am glad about it is that it just tells me that the world isn't as crazy as we thought it once was. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, ding that bell for notification, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care, peace, and Sayaz out. Bye-bye.